Hi, Sam Volkering here, just doing a roundup of day 2 at Sibos. There's a fair bit going on today. Came in this morning to hear a big discussion on humanist versus technologist. I guess a couple of different approaches to the future of technology, things like AI, robotics and automation, coming at it from two angles, a humanist angle and a technologist angle. And I guess the important question to come out of that is who and what decides on how that technology is going to impact us in the future across all industry and including banking and finance. Followed that up with a big plenary session on the future of banking. People from ING, Citibank, TransferWise, the Bank of England, all speaking about their experiences about what the future of banking looks like. Banks have finally woken up that the customer comes first, which was an interesting takeaway from that. Took them long enough to figure that one out. Nonetheless, they're really looking into applying innovation and technology to make the customer experience a lot better. They're still talking about blockchain, distributed ledger technology, crypto assets, and they're certainly trialing these in sandboxes and working on proof of concepts and all those sorts of things. Whether or not they take them seriously, I don't know. The elephant in the room was certainly Facebook and Libra and their approach to cryptocurrency and what they're doing there, how that's going to impact systemic risk in banking and finance, and how that's going to impact the banks. And then obviously with some companies like TransferWise that are really attacking banks in areas that they usually underserve, and how that's really shaping out across the world. So again, really deep, interesting, fascinating stuff, which I'll be writing more about in Money Morning Australia and Exponential Investor in the UK, so you can find out more. You'll see the links below to both of those sites. So make sure you click there, add your email, subscribe, and you'll find out a bit more about what I'm finding out at Sibos. After that, saw a great motivational speech by Paul de Gelder. So Paul was a Navy clearance diver that worked in Australia, Australian guy as well. He was attacked by a bull shark in Sydney Harbour and lost his arm and his leg. So he gave a great motivational speech about resilience, about making the most of the situation you're in. And yeah, what a guy, incredible story, and really great motivational presentation. I guess one of the best quotes I think from him was, "Impossible is bullshit." And I think if you apply that to your life, you'll certainly move forward in really positive ways. After that, we went to a presentation at the R3 booth to speak to some legal partners there about stablecoins, Facebook's Libra coin, how that's implementing and integrating with regulation, and I guess authorities around the world and the impact that that's going to have and how they're certainly approaching things. And then just recently, a big presentation on China, the innovation that's happening in China in the financial system and banking system over there, the way that China's really looking to lead innovation and technology around the world by 2030, and that if you haven't really switched on to what's happening there and how much China's really taking things by the scruff of the neck, you better watch out, because China, by all accounts, is coming. It's coming fast, and it's going to hit us all in the face if we're not waking up to it. So some really great stuff. Again, I'll be writing more about this in Money Morning Australia, an exponential stock investor in the UK. So again, just make sure you go to those sites. You'll see the links below. Sign up, register, and you can find out a heap more about what I'm getting at Sibos. So update for day 3 will come at you tomorrow. Make sure you come back for more then. Thanks again. Bye for now.